Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod. I'm here to talk about the challenge season 39, episode 5, titled Countdown to Chaos. Before I dive in, I apologize for a bit of delay for this video. I had a flight on Thursday and I had to decide between doing the challenge and doing Survivor, and the challenge ratings are just so bad. But I'm back and I just finished this episode. They get back into the house and celebrate Kyland beating Huey in elimination. They notice that the countdown clock on the wall says 13 hours. Kyland says the clock is stealing all of his shine. Asif tells us that he trusts Corey and he'll do anything in his power to keep Corey in the game. Asif, Nerys, and Jay conspire that the American Alliance should go after the internationals and single out Kieran as a target. TJ tells them that level 1 is now complete. Now they're in chaos section of the game where they never know if the game will be played in pairs or teams. Basically, the twist is we can do whatever we want. Then a truck comes in and they're playing Upside Down World in a pairs challenge. I love trucks challenges. I feel like they're always good entertainment. They'll be attached to spinning windmills on the side of the truck and gathering rings on top. Then on the bottom, they have to throw the rings at targets to score points. TJ says the teams will be randomly selected, and it doesn't seem very random since TJ is pulling names out of a box that he can see, and the names are obviously put in a box in a specific order. Where is the hopper? Callum seems to find the right strategy of just throwing a ton of rings at the targets all at once. Then the others start following suit. Corey gets a ton. They get credit even if the ring gets close to the pole, which I don't agree with. I am a ring toss purist. The winners end up being Corey and Raven. Corey and Raven instantly have to nominate one man to face elimination, and they pick Asif, who says, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm surprised too, since Asif was just saying he trusts Corey. Michelle is not happy either because she's scared she's also at risk as Asif's partner. Asif calls Corey a coward with finger pointed and all. Then he takes a quick second to think before he speaks and calls Corey a bitch. Afterwards, they go to the club. Horacio is encouraging to Asif, and Colleen says it's a waste of time for Kyland and Melissa to be pursuing a romantic relationship in the house. Horacio and Nerys are also flirting. The other contestants look down on this, but given that they're still dating, they're obviously wrong. Michelle is mad at Corey for picking her partner in the game. They have a little tiff at the club about it. The UK Alliance throw Horacio's name out there, so Horacio is on some people's radar. In deliberation, Asif instantly calls Corey sketchy and untrustworthy. Then they debate on whether or not women will also be at risk, and the group votes to nominate Kieran for elimination. When they get to the elimination, TJ says to be the best, you have to beat the best. We already knew this would happen, but in comes Jordan, and TJ says Jordan's mission is to send one of the guys home, and if he does that, he'll get $10,000 from the prize pot. So basically, Jordan is the lip sync assassin. I like that there's some monetary reward for the mercenaries at least. Jordan has to pull one of 3 polls from a draw. One of them has Asif's name, one has Kieran's name, and one TJ leaves as a mystery, but I assume it either says that Jordan can face off with both of them or it would be Jordan's choice. He pulls Kieran's name, so I guess we'll find out what that means later. The elimination is called King of the Hills. They basically are racing to slap light buttons as soon as they turn on, kind of like whack-a-mole, and whoever gets the most first wins the elimination. It ends up being pretty neck and neck. Kieran gets the point for the first round. At some point, Jordan just stands there letting Kieran rack up points in the second round. Then Jordan decides to really start playing and still ends up winning the second round, completely bodying Kieran at this. In the third round, Jordan beats Kieran again handily, so the team loses $10,000 to Jordan and Kieran is eliminated. By the way, I know that this is all kind of coming across really rushed, but this episode seemed very straightforward to me. I'm sure the ratings will be an all-time low once again, but here we have to say goodbye to Kieran, someone who I did watch the Australian version of the challenge, but I don't remember him too much outside of the fact that he had some messy personal drama. But I know that most people who watch this show on MTV do not watch the international versions. Like, I also feel like people are going to be shocked when TJ says that Jordan is the first international champion. Nobody seemed to really care about the international challenge universe that they were building, and I'm kind of glad that I think we're past that. I don't have much to say about Kieran here. He was a real detriment to them in the team challenges, with causing a lot of disruption when they were planning and strategizing for their challenges. And overall, he was one of the leaders in the pretty doomed UK alliance here. I think it would have been a long, tough journey for Kieran to win this season, so it's okay that he's leaving here. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing him coming back to the challenge because I know he's capable of having that messy drama that I love. Yum, 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 give me more. And he pretty much goes out like a lamb here, trying really hard against Jordan, one of the better competitors, if not the best competitor on the show. At least as far as modern challenge goes, Jordan is still in his prime. And Jordan didn't make a complete fool against Kieran. He was pretty humane about it. it. So that's all I have for you this week. We got the teaser for next week's episode, and they didn't highlight the mercenary that we're going to be getting. Their ratings are so in the shitter. I can't believe that they're not making the most out of the mercenaries, because that seems like the only thing that could really save the ratings for this. But for this show right now, because the viewership's a little bit low, it means a lot to me that anyone who watches this post a comment. What do you think? Who are you rooting for? I like having those conversations in the comments. It really helps to make doing this worthwhile for me, especially because I agree with the ratings. I don't think this is the best season of the challenge ever. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because I cover the challenge, Survivor, and Big Brother right now are my main ones. I'm going to get you the next episode's recap on Wednesday night or Thursday morning. It's Thanksgiving. I have the day off. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I'll see you then. Bye.